welcome back to my channel. So this week we have got so much going on in the house. We have got the screeders screeding the back room floor, so that's going to just transform the place. We have also got the tilers in, finishing off our bathroom upstairs, so our ensuite and the main bathroom. We have got like the flooring going in there, and then also just going to finish off the shower areas. So I showed you last week that we went for like a black mosaic tile, and now they are grouting at that today. In the black mosaic tiles, we've gone for a dark grey grout. I kind of wanted a bit of a contrast between the tile and the grout, and I think it looks really, really good. And then obviously on the floor, we have got the Portland white tile, concrete effect tile, and that's what's going throughout downstairs as well. We've gone for like a light grey grout in there. So I feel like our house is quite uniform. We're kind of going for similar things throughout, and the reason I wanted to do that is because I found it really, really difficult to find a tile that I liked for our shower area. So when I did find this one that I liked, I just decided to go with the same tile for all three bathrooms. I like to accessorize, so I wanted to kind of stick with the base and then accessorize on top of that. So I will make each kind of bathroom a little bit different, but by using accessories. So not only have we got that going on this week, we've also got the decorator starting. I'm so excited about this. So by the end of this video, we will have our room, the boys' rooms, the main bathroom and our ensuite decorated. So he's just coming in for 2 days. Because he is using a sprayer, it's gonna be done so quickly. So I think the first day is like all about prep. They're gonna like cover up the windows, the shower areas, the tiles on the floor. And then the other day, they would just come in with their spray machine and get the whole place done so quickly. Another thing we decided to do, we have decided, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year I stenciled and painted a patio in our garden. When we bought our house, the old people who had our house had like a summer house on a patio that's kind of almost in the middle of our garden. It's kind of like in the middle to one side of the garden. So it was just a concrete base. So I decided to get a stencil. It was really easy. I just bought it from Etsy, and then I stenciled our patio so it looked like it was tiled. But now we're gonna have like the pergola patio, and then it went kind of the middle stencil patio, and then we've obviously got our big patio outside of our sliding doors too. So the other day we were looking at the garden, we thought that stenciled one needs to go, just so that we could then lay more grass. It was a bigger area for the boys to kind of play on and play football on. So Chris is going to be can-going that up this week, and then we're going to just clear it all down and then put some nice topsoil and lay our own grass. I'm gonna head up to the house right now. Let's get straight into it. Those windows, they look so good. So what we have gone, obviously they got the like protector over the top of them, but we've gone for black aluminium. This is jet black aluminium windows, and we've gone for the split in the middle, and then each side opens outwards underneath, and then they've got like a safety catch on them so that they stop after a certain point, and then if you unlock the safety catch you can open them wider. So I really love those. They look great. I'm going to just take you to the front now and show you our bay windows too. Here are our windows at the front. So the glass, because this top bit here, this front bit is toughened glass, they couldn't well, it wasn't ready on time, so they wanted to get the rest of the windows installed, and then they're going to come back and put this bit of glass in. So yeah, those are in. So I don't know if you guys remember, but we had like here, it was a post like we've got there. It was a load bearing post here. So we've got them on each side, and then they just covered them with aluminium like kind of strips. Look really good. I'm really pleased with those. Again, they've just got all the protective stuff on there, but yeah, it's looking really good. Here's the other window. Again, we're waiting for the bit of glass at the front. This window is massive. I think it's like maybe 3 meters. can't quite remember now. But yeah, they all just need like a really good clean as well. Obviously this whole place is just so dirty and like dusty. And then that's all everyone's fingerprints where they were putting it in. Once it's all done, they'll come back and they'll just give it a clean. And also here, you can see they've got like joins here, and they don't want to put any, almost like the caulking, they don't want to do that until everywhere is done, because we're going to go with black caulking. Then apparently if dust gets into it, it just looks really messy. So they're going to come back when the house is complete to finish these areas off. Oh, it's got a massive crack in it. Oh, shame. Poor patio. So Chris is doing this himself because just one less thing for the builders to do, one less charge that we're going to have. So yeah, he has done it. But this is my, I mean, it doesn't actually look very nice now anyway, because we've had all of our things just laid on here. But this is what I stenciled last year. I loved it. But it does make sense for it to go, because it kind of like breaks our garden up a bit. You know, it goes like patio, patio, patio. We don't need that many patios. And then what we're going to do is lay grass, like I said. And then as you can see, this needs weeding, seriously. We're going to carry on the flower bed all the way down there to the pergola. What do you think, Roz? Is this a good idea to get rid of this patio?
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of looks like it's still just plasterboarded, but this is paint on the walls. So yesterday the plasterer came and skimmed all of these walls and ceilings, and then this morning Gawain, the decorator, came and he has sprayed the whole of upstairs and down here too. It looks so good. So this might just look white, but it's actually called Wivette. I think I've said that right. It's a Wivette by Farrow and Ball, and it's a kind of off-white. So we've decided to go for this colour everywhere in our house to begin with. Once we put on our white skirtings, you're going to be able to really tell the difference in colour, because at the moment it just looks white. This is actually the mist coat that he's put on so far, but because he sprayed it, it's gone on quite like good coverage. So he said when you spray walls, you actually need 2 coats. He's already done 2 coats on our ceilings, so they have been done. So he just needs to come back tomorrow and then do the second coat on all the walls. This is our upstairs, and as you can see, he's like covered everything so that he doesn't get any paint on anything other than the walls. So he's like done a really, really good job at making sure that the shower is completely masked off. Let's go through to Jamie's bedroom. All nice and white, lovely. Right, so this is the wall in Rory's room that we've decided to paint a different colour. So we've gone for, I can't remember what the Farrow and Ball colour is called, but I'll write it on the screen here. We're gonna paint this wall in Rory's room and this wall in Jamie's room the same colour. I just think it's a really, really nice colour, and it's not like a too bluey boy colour. And I think it's going to just make their bedrooms look really nice. So in Rory's room here, we will have the bed coming down the centre here so that he has the nice view out of his windows when he wakes up. And then he wants to have a desk in his bay window here, and then maybe we'll just get like a wardrobe over on that side. And then in our room, we're just gonna stick with the Wivette everywhere. So we've gone with Wivette on the walls and the ceilings everywhere. So just like tie in really nicely together. Obviously we'll have some built-in wardrobes along here on this wall. And then our bed will come down the middle here as well, with some bedside tables either side. And then in here, like I said before, we want to get a nice little like window seat or something so we can admire the view. And then here I'd like a little chest of drawers so that we can, I can put my makeup in there and we can just store some things. And then here we have a radiator going. So this is our bathroom as well. All masked up and all done. Look down there, it looks so much bigger now that it's been painted, and it's all white and nice and just looking lovely. Okay, I thought I'd just do a little update here. So we've had a few setbacks this week because the screeder has had a sickness bug. So he hasn't been able to come in this week. So the floor downstairs still looks the same, but we've still had loads of other things going on, and he is now coming the first day of next week's video. So by the end of next week's video, the house will look very different. But obviously we've still had it all painted. The plasterer has done loads. Our windows have gone in. What else has happened this week? Yeah, there's just been quite a lot of little bits, but obviously the thing is, because the screeder, when he comes in, he needs basically the whole house to himself. So he was meant to come in yesterday and he couldn't because he was sick. So no one was there at the house yesterday. And then he was meant to come in today, but again, he was still not feeling quite right. So again, no one was in the house today. So we've had 2 days where we've not had anyone in the house. So I feel like even though we have progressed in terms of decorating and things like that, and we've honestly made up loads of days without decorating as well because it's been sprayed and it just goes on really, really quickly. But I also feel a little bit like we're moving back home in 5 weeks' time, and looking around the house now, it just does not seem remotely ready for us. I know that the staircase won't be in by the time we move in because we're having an oak staircase with glass. They want to put that in literally last thing, so when they leave our house, then they'll be able to put the staircase in and no one will ruin it. So when we move back home, I think we're just going to all have to sleep in one room downstairs, and the kitchen will probably still be being installed in there. But yeah, just looking around today, I just felt like we're not anywhere near the stage of being able to move home. So I really hope over the next 5 weeks things are going to like push on and it's going to start looking a bit more like a home. So yeah, that's what's happened this week. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to watch along next week and follow my home account for more updates. Like I said, next week we're going to have the screeder coming. Chris is finishing off a little patio area that he dug up, and there's going to be loads more plastering done. So thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next week. Bye guys.